Right, here we go. So, we're back, what might be the final Star Wars episode for this run. Then we're going to have a break till after Christmas and come back with the episode 4. So,
5.
5.
Hello.
Yeah, so, looks like both duty and obligation trigger.
Oh, nice. I don't have to actually roll for duty this time.
Alright.
Obligation.
Whose obligation has been triggered?
I'm just loading up my spreadsheet.
Wait, duty triggered? Are you sure?
No. Not anymore.
No, we're
44. Yeah, that was 48, so no.
Alright, I will roll skill check then. Is charm. And then it's against 2 of these. How many black dice?
Shoot.
I think I'll be saying 3. I'll say 3 for today.
Alright, so then there's only 5 of us here, so I'll just roll 1d10. Second person in line. So the Gand.
Well, so the gang gets both his
Yeah, tagged on both of them. Wonderful.
Yep. Because your score to settles come up, obviously.
Obviously, because there's a lot of officers on the Death Star.
So everybody loses 1 strain, everybody gains 1 wound. Except for the Gand, who gets 2 wounds to his threshold and loses 2 strain to his...
How much wound threshold do we get, sorry?
We get 1
Okay.
added to it. It should be already +1, because we had that from last time.
Yeah.
Since it will take more than 1 day, just reset your strain to 0, because that refreshes at the beginning of every day.
What about wounds?
Yeah.
That is
hurt.
Without being healed, it is 1 wound per day you get healed.
Is it possible to hit them? There's 2 things. One, hit the med bay. Heinrich, you go amongst the officers. Not just can heal. I'm saying you go amongst the officers and gain a understanding of the the mindset of the ship, basically, of how since we've just got here and we're able to the prophecy has been fulfilled. Try to find out how they're doing on a post waiting society type deal, and CN and the GAN and I were going to go down to our Wayward Apprentice and
first CN needs a band-aid.
But no, we just want to milk him for as much information as we can.
Yeah, because I'm at 9 wounds, which isn't as bad, but it's still painful after 4 days.
Yeah, we've got plenty of things to do. I can go and have a chat with these people and try to persuade them, or at least push their leanings a little bit towards the side that we wanted them to be on. We need to figure out, because we didn't kill the other guys, so we need to get him.
Yeah, and we need to send a message ahead to Mon Mothma to tell them that they need to pretend to be remnants of the Sith Empire.
Yeah. We
need to give them
entirely.
We need to give them the evacuate order because their position is compromised.
Also, that they need to put on Sith hats so that our Sith crew won't suspect them. Okay.
Yeah, we have subverted a potential wild card, but we need to play it by
Yeah. See, that makes more sense. Heinrich's not going to talk about the Sith hats, mostly because that stuff is thousands of years old. There's probably... You have to go...
There's a new... Okay, fine, come up with a new style of Sith hat. Jesus.
Anyway.
Just working off the assumption that styles have in fact changed.
Yeah, that is true. Styles don't change that often.
And fashion is cyclical, right? So...
Yeah. It probably all came back around again. Sith, being hipster Sith when they're not dressing up as Sith anymore.
Tell them to wear all their funerary gear.
There you go.
Anyways, we need to get them out of where they are now, because that is a problem now.
We need to crew this ship with actual rebels, and even though CN...
the Death Star and all that.
Oh, well, that, right.
To also, I'm just saying we also need to prime the crew for either, what's that, word you use when you're, getting a militarized population back to normalized
Reintegration.
Reintegration.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyways, let's do one thing at a time. Who wants to go first?
You mean for rolling for force points?
Roll. Well, yeah,
Oh,
we need to
yeah,
roll for force points.
Oh yeah, that's a thing.
CN, still the light side in this.
That's 5.
Hey, 5 light to 3 dark.
That's
Oh,
better than we usually do.
Yeah, but not massively overpowering, so it's not too bad.
Yeah.
And also cargo driver sitting at the helm, driving a little plastic wheel.
No, and he's going.
Doesn't actually do anything.
Yeah.
Just makes him feel better.
He's just making sounds to like he's driving.
That was a very good driving noise there, Late.
You're welcome.
All right, so why can't Added do healing stuff again? I missed that.
Because he's run out of healing power.
No, well, there's a limit as to how many times you can try for healing in a certain time period.
Oh,
And I
per
think
week.
since he's tried to heal all of us at least once for crits, anyways.
Yeah, that battle was
That's something.
I think he can.
Essentially, my med packs run dry at this point. I need to resupply.
I think he can try to heal wounds again next round. Well, over the course of the next few days, but he can't heal us for crits until next time it comes up.
Okay.
Also,
So how has the securing of the toms gone? Because I'd really like it if we could avoid being hit by disruptors again.
let me go. Let me just check their coding here, so I can get rid of those back. So I can get rid of those back hacks. So I can harden their pong points.
They're what?
Their ping pong.
Oh,
points.
right. I forgot. 4-dimensional pong. Yes.
Gray. What would be the difficulty at that?
What, for hacking into them?
To harden them from
Unhacking them.
Well, unhacking them. Yeah, gonna be 3 difficulty, I think.
Is it disabling their loyalty program to the Sith?
Yeah, that's quite hard. Wise, it's gonna be 3 difficulty.
It wasn't a loyalty program to the Sith. What it really was
It was a code phrase.
command
Yes,
code.
a specific override. So we're looking to override those sort of things. Well,
We
Overriding the override.
Rover riding.
you
Well-
overrid it.
What we're doing is changing the override codes.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
Yeah, I spent the dark side point to upgrade that.
Oh,
Oh.
really? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me re-roll
So
that.
roll
You want me
one
to
of the
roll on the black die and replace one of the things?
red die. Okay, doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
That actually
that's
made it better.
Unless it replaced that middle die, but anyways,
case-
it's no worse than it was.
No. So
I
yeah,
do
you're able
apologize,
to root out. Now you know there's like code phrases and loyalty checks and stuff like that. That you managed to root them out. That's not too hard.
I get them all to salute.
Yeah. They occasionally
Because
blow
I'm
their own heads off, but stuff like that happens.
No, Tom, why?
They're replaceable. Don't worry.
There's so
Alright.
many of them.
Oh, don't you
Yeah,
ever
here's
I
say
mean,
that.
I mean the head specifically.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Cian loves every one of his children.
They are
They're
each
they're
unique
the
in their own
Magna Guards. They
way.
have a secondary processor in the torso.
Einrich just sighs like, wait, children. Yeah. Weird.
Okay, anyway, so that's one thing checked off the list. So we don't have reverse murder bots. Who wants to talk to the crew, or who wants to talk to the Sith in containment?
That's Einrich.
Yeah,
So-
except that he
Yeah.
can't be in 2 places at once.
The Gan's gonna go take a dip in the back to tanks.
Gang goes to med bay. Let's go. Well, first let's go talk to the Sith, and then we can do the crew on the way there. We can do another leadership check to keep the crew in line.
I
What do
have
we need?
leadership.
What do we want to get from this guy?
Basically what he knows. I mean, we have assumptions. We don't have confirmation. So
All right.
when he's linked to the Empire, what he knows, and
Tell us where the bomb is.
just generally
Etc.
tormented for fun.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, no, that's absolutely right. Good job, Calculon.
it's all about military strategism, sir.
Well,
As long as you never say that again, alright, let's go.
Yeah, just a little.
Just a teachery, sir. What?
Okay,
Alright.
yes.
So, Heinrich is currently nursing his arm, but he's going... So he'll go off and,
So he's
nice
got just he's got a little bottle with some milk, just nurse.
and why don't you have some talkie juice? Like, I'm out of medical supplies, but I have an endless amount of stems.
as you go...
I ran out of medicine, but don't worry, I still have drugs.
That's because you make them as a... okay.
And if we ever play Fate, I want you to play the same character in Fate.
Yes. I'll be back in a second.
I'm actually going to boost that for willpower, because this is going to be coercion more than anything else.
Okay.
I will snap you over my knee. You will talk.
Okay, so
I don't think that picked it up. I just cracked my knuckles.
No, didn't hear that.
Yeah.
Right.
Crackling noise.
The one downside of Discord over Skype.
Yep.
It actually doesn't pick up all the excess noise.
Sorry, I'm just looking for his stat sheet.
Let's see. Coercion is resisted by discipline, I think. Let me see.
Hence why Jedi and Sith are so hard to break.
So
Because they're good at both.
he'll be
Yes.
2 better.
Discipline's pretty much always a class skill. Let's...
Only gave him a couple of
Coercion.
points in discipline.
Well, I mean,
Situational modifiers such as the degree at which the target is helpless or the degree of threat is significantly less than expected may significantly affect the dice pool. Attempting to persuade a subject to betray his own core belief should always add at least one more difficulty dice to the pool. So that gives you an additional one if I'm trying to change your viewpoint or challenge your viewpoint.
Which it probably will be.
Yeah.
Not necessarily. I mean, Sith believe in following the more powerful people.
Well,
and we're more powerful than
Yeah,
him.
but the thing is that we're, like, unless he tries to, I mean, he can try to...
I mean, let's not be generalist here. We know that's about Sith in general, but we don't know about this one Sith here. I mean, we want to talk about this one character's motivation.
We also know that the Sith are driven to become said powerful person.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Cien has been seeking that promotion at work really hard.
How's
Anyway,
this going to
let's
look
go
at the resume?
Anyways,
Yeah. So, what you aiming to get out of him? He's going to have been transferred to a cell. Do you want him bound and shackled?
Yes.
bound and
Yes,
shackled,
yes.
yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, he'll be pretty much trussed up to the wall.
Well, this serves two things. We get whatever information we can milk out of him, and also it backs up our story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell them to bring a slide machine. We'll need it for our interrogation.
Okay, they will bring a slice machine.
No need. So
You have
There-
he's
you don't
he's
need a
bound
reason
in
to
a
have slot.
he's bound in a cell, right?
Yep.
All right.
also you tell the crew to disable the cameras and not to come in even if you hear screaming.
Yep.
Especially if you hear screaming.
Oh yeah.
There's
Downside.
Sith-
Oh God, we're dying. Oh, what's that? Don't come in.
Well, it's on the fact of one you don't want to expose the
Yeah,
people.
I know, but I'm just going like, well, the flip side to that is, oh God, he's killing us. Oh,
See,
don't
the
come.
difference is we have the door lock.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also he's more injured than us.
Yeah. Anyways,
Marginally.
so as he looking down at him, he's not gagged at the moment, but he's just bound and kind of just on the ground in a cell.
Yep.
Or he could be
How
bound and
the
hanging.
mighty have fallen, it seems.
Temporary setback. You know, you may have won this round, but you will not win the war.
Why is
I
that?
think quite differently, but see, I think quite differently.
Of course you do. You react with little knowledge of history or events or inertia. I've studied all of those, and I know which way this will go. The Sith will rise once more.
and then they will crash and burn, as they probably have before.
Yes, but, it's just a cycle. And when they rise for millennia.
I mean, which Sith are going to rise? Sith or our Sith? Or other Sith?
He just looks confused at that.
It's working.
Alright, so you know the drill, and I'll have to figure out if there actually is a drill here. But
Would you like a drill for torture? But they can bring one.
Yeah, I was thinking exactly the same thing.
Plasma drill.
You know what? I enjoyed you just saying that. I enjoyed you saying that in character.
yeah, no, I'm going like Megamind, thank you. Oh, you know the drill. Oh God, not the drill. That was just a great joke. But anyways, back in character.
Yep.
You know how this
in
is.
character?
Yep, go back. Come on.
You have information we want from you. After all, we have information we want from you. After all, we did beat you. And not only that, just make life so much easier for yourself. However...
Easier.
Yes.
You talk to a Sith about easier.
Oh, yes.
Beware the
There is
quick and
the
easy
easy way.
path.
Yes, the quick and easy path, just like you took.
I did not take the quick and easy path. I spent months amongst you rebel scum. Waiting, watching, learning. If not for these cowards not believing me, I would have defeated you easily. I mean, even now you think you have me powerless.
Heinrich is going to press a button.
Mm-hmm.
And turns out, the Sith have one of those fancy schmancy, like, slave shock collars, so he just gets a massive jolt now.
Yeah, he'll writhe on the floor as much as his boundings allow.
And about after 5 seconds, he'll just let it go of the button. Oh, I'm sorry, what was that again?
He just looks at you and smiles.
I'm sorry. I'm terribly allergic to bullshit.
That's a good line.
You're gonna feel somebody pull at you, and basically throw you against the back wall.
Ouch.
So why didn't we bring the Gand for this?
Do I do anything to resist
Because
this?
the Gand
Or...
was hurt enough that would have killed
It's a
him.
forced move. I'm not sure if you can.
Yeah, probably
Could have
can't.
waited a couple.
Let me double check. Let's see. Is force move in? Oh wait.
It
we
is.
should probably check.
Yeah,
We should probably check the actual book for it.
Yeah.
Force and Destiny.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, I've already got it open. Give me a sec.
I mean, it would be an interesting dichotomy where it's, his force powers versus your, who breaks first. Force throwing around or shock collaring.
Yeah, because the thing is that this guy's actually kind of okay. The motivation, I don't know if you guys know this, but the motivation is vengeance. So this guy's actually not like he's willing to just murder the hell out of this guy once he gets the information.
He betrayed Vacation Trust. He deserves no mercy.
Vacation buddies never betray vacation buddies. You die now.
I thought, look, Cien and him had a moment, okay? A moment that spanned eternity, and he threw it away.
Remember, I am never going to
loud
date.
enough that your mic bottomed out.
I am never. Remind me never to date Cien. Your mother, your wife's a saint. Anyway,
well, that depends on kind of how much. Okay, so
Bind has throwing people around.
yeah. Also,
than
Move
Move
has.
Yeah. Strength
Move
and
in
recklessness.
theory could throw people around, but I'm guessing it'd be a ranged combat check. I would guess because you're trying to throw me.
Yeah.
And then it would do
It would do 10
times
points of damage
10.
because I'm silhouette 1.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Just for
Dealing
this.
damage
This
equal to
one's
10
silhouette,
times the
one's
silhouette
smaller.
mod.
Right, so let's set it up as a range check, shall we?
Which might... Okay, could I have had a stim pack thrown at me? Because this is
I
going
have a
to end
stim pack. I have a stim pack.
This is kind
Frank,
of...
I'm assuming he's using the dark side point. Yeah.
Yeah, he's also going to pick up strain for the others.
He has to spend extra ones to throw larger objects. So
Yeah. He's going to pick some strain up, that's fine.
And that flips one of the chits over to us.
Yep.
Okay, may I flip a chit over just in order to have gotten that, gotten a stim pack jolted into me? Because I don't think I've had any yet.
Yep, that should be okay.
Because if I take that 10 points of damage without having that, I am going to be unconscious on the floor bleeding.
See, that would have happened to me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you could use your force powers to resist, right?
I don't know.
Technically, no. Although
I mean,
that
I could have used bind on myself, I guess.
yeah, I mean, technically no, but also that's up to like, hey, this makes sense for the. This makes sense.
Yeah.
Could we have an opposed check?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna spend one more chit as well to say that the shock collar controller has a dead man switch where if Einrich is knocked out, the Sith fries.
Well,
The-
we can
That is
try
a
for that, but the
terrible
problem we can try for that, but the problem is a dead man switch means that I have the button pressed at all times. If I let go of it, it triggers.
What? No, that's not what that means.
It means,
means
if your
that
life
if-
support
That
drops.
is what it
Yeah,
is.
I know how it's supposed to be connected, but a typical dead man switch is
Oh.
you press the button and it only goes off if it's released. But that means that if you ever release it, either
Okay, we're not talking about a real dead man switch. We're talking about
Yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
Hollywood dead man switch. Jeez.
goodness gracious.
God.
It's not like you pulled the pin. You just put your
Well,
first one switch.
You failed inspiringly.
You did something.
He might be able to pull the switch out your hand.
Oh jeez. Yeah.
That's another trick.
Yeah. So he doesn't get you,
yeah.
but he manages to...
No, that. Yeah, he pushes. He might not push me, or at least he pushes me back slightly.
Yeah.
But it's more of the device in my hand flies out.
Yep. Into the
And
cage
this
with
is
him.
what- Well, he's currently shocking then, since I just made sure he's going to burn from
No,
that.
no, we didn't say
Well,
so. Not that type of dead man
it's
switch.
triggered to my vital signs.
So.
Okay.
Well, while he's doing that, it's like, oh, looks like somebody needs a nap, so I'm gonna slip him some neuroparalytic.
Triumph.
Okay,
Keep
okay.
on coming.
Can I flip a chit to make sure that he actually shot a dart gun at him?
Yes.
We
Yeah,
basically we've equipped it at one of those wrist mounted dart guns.
He's got a medigun.
Oh no!
Or not a medigun, a syringe gun.
he's
rather.
going to need
should
to
I
be
flip a
awake
chit
later.
for that or no?
No, don't worry. I've been assuming that's how Aston's been getting you anyway.
Yes.
Well, I mean, honestly, yeah. I mean, like, it looks like there should be rules for a dart gun, but they never actually put it into the damn game.
Yeah.
All right, so that didn't work out nearly as well.
That worked out spectacularly. Did you see that roll?
Yeah, I know. It worked.
He's probably drooling at the moment.
Yeah.
Oh wait, actually, you get a resilience test, I'm guessing, but
Given the triumph,
well, that just means like extra damage or something like that.
I looked at it twice.
Yeah. So it's a hard.
No, yeah. Oh wow. He don't care about your drugs.
With a triumph, he just kind of like smiles at you. That's
Well, it's
gonna be
one
set.
triumph.
I'm going to use
Well,
that as
one
two
triumph.
set back dice because he's. Yeah, you've tried to knock him out, but he's resisted it. He's getting a bit cocky now.
Yeah.
So boost,
But
a bit 2 boosts for him or 2 setback for you, depending which way it's going.
and he also gains 2 strain for the threat.
Yeah.
God
Well
damn.
then, is it time to bring in the big guns?
No, we're just merely playing with him. We're merely playing with him right now. We're letting him have enough rope to hang himself with.
All right, but when it's time, CN will have his move.
Yeah, okay.
You can't see it, but I'm gendoing right now.
Yes.
Anyways,
I assume that's your default stance.
Yes.
look, there's not much point in trying to play coy with us. We will. Let's see. Let's see. There's not much point in trying to play coy with us. We will get what we want, or you will learn how it really is, how it really means to suffer the way Sith suffer.
Do your worst. Do you think our trainers were kind on us?
I don't think they were anywhere near as cruel enough as you now. Shall I roll coercion at any point, or do you
Yeah,
think he's
roll a
just not
coercion
gonna...
now.
Okay, I'm going to spend a strain in order to decrease one of your dice, or...
Okay.
Ironwood gets a smile on his face, and then it fades to black.
This will be against his discipline, which is... float that up.
Yeah.
Two
willpower
red.
and 2 red.
Yeah.
What's his willpower like?
Willpower 2. Skill 2, so
Oh.
that's 2 red.
Okay, give me a second to see.
That's actually not that bad.
No, but he's also adversary 3.
That's 3 free upgrades. All
Yeah.
right, so that is
I didn't want to push him
3
too far over, so that's why I
3. Yeah, no, that fair enough. That's 3 red plus 1 purple. Intimidating 1, which is downgrading him down to 3 red.
Mhm.
I'm going to upgrade myself up by 1.
And he gets 2 boost die. You get 2 setback die for the failed attempt to drug him.
That look about right?
That looks about right, yeah.
Boom.
Oh yeah.
Okay, he's going to start to crack a little bit now.
It fades back in.
Heinrich just starts to explore around because, like, this is the prison hold of a Sith ship, right?
Oh yeah, there's all sorts of stuff. On the board.
Oh, I am going to just start plucking whatever I think looks interesting or sufficiently vile.
You
and just-
think this thing here is a low-level disruptor? So a stun disruptor.
It'll only take out your toes, but it'll hurt for the rest of your life.
Oh.
All it does is just makes you boils your nervous system a bit. Don't worry about it.
You should recover, perhaps. We've not really tested
About
this
a
much.
decade.
We've not really tested this much on others. Would you like to be our first? I think you'll be our first.
A bunch of dull vibroblades.
Vibromaze. How does it even work? Shut up!
Also,
Vibro mace.
Yeah, I know. I think the thing is that exists in like one of these
It
games.
does.
Like,
It
what
does
the-
exist.
That's so silly.
Also, there's one or two Sentry deformation helmets which place luminescence at a person at blaring volume.
Oh my god! I just read that. Oh my! A complete select Twilight book.
They're quite well read, actually. Apparently.
You mean like in real life?
No, the ones the books you find.
Oh, oh dear.
Several pages are several pages have dog ears.
They're
Like,
they have
wow. I'm gonna have to speak to the torture after this.
so basically they have reading it aloud or yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Okay.
Comments on the side, really good for breaking people. Just read this oozing with romantic.
No,
Yes.
annotated by the torturer.
We're having too much fun here. All right.
No such thing.
So I'll just grab whatever and just start, just getting a cart together, just humming a jaunty tune.
You have a shopping cart.